4 days out. My surgery was at 7:30 in the morning, so it was fairly early on Tuesday morning. So I did get up and walk on Tuesday night and that kind of stuff. But just to go over stats, so I had my surgery with Samaritan Bariatric and Metabolic care. So my surgery was at Samaritan Hospital in upstate New York. My surgeon was Dr. McDonald, and I started the process in June. With the whole COVID quarantine thing, I kind of started thinking about it and did a lot of research, and it was a very weird time to start doing all that, but I did it and it worked. But I did my research and talked to my aunt who had had it done previously years and years and years ago, and finally came to the decision that this, was a route I needed to take. So I started the process in June. I got all my required pre-surgical things done by mid-July. And then by the end of July was scheduled for my surgery date, which, like I said, was on the 8th of September. I'm still slightly groggy, as you can tell. But my starting weight in June when I started everything was 292. My surgery weight was 260. So from the start to when I had surgery, down 32 pounds. That in itself was super exciting. So I'm already, so much closer to where I want to be. And now it's just putting in the steps in the process that they taught me and will teach me as I, work through getting out of surgery. So I've been doing my water. I've got my water in a cute little cup. It has the lid on it. My teeny tiny sips. I do have ice in it. I'm very much enjoying ice cold water, which I thought I might, just because I've always been an ice cold water person. But one thing that has surprised me is any bit of flavor in it is actually turning me off. Like, I'm liking it more as just water. Whereas before, I enjoyed, putting the flavor squirts in, or my circle bottle where you have the flavor built into the nozzle. But I'm really actually enjoying just plain water. So that's good. I ordered more of my Isopure infusions, mango lime, because that one I absolutely love. And I had some of the fruit punch yesterday. And I like drinking that a little bit better than drinking the protein shakes for right now. But the protein shakes have a little bit more protein per serving, per 12 ounces than those do. So what I'm going to try to do is do a protein shake. If I can do a protein shake twice, do a protein shake twice. And if I can't, at least do a protein shake and then one of the Isopure infusions. Because that gets me 50 grams of protein. And I'm supposed to be getting to 60. But if I can't stomach the too full of the thick proteins, at least I'm getting close to it with that. And then I go back to the doctor on Wednesday, the 16th. So I can go over all of this with them and see where I'm going to be and all this stuff. But I did end up coming home Wednesday, the 9th. So I had my surgery first thing in the morning on Tuesday. And because of COVID and because healing sometimes can be better from your own bed, which is where I'm laying right now, they gave me the option to go home Wednesday. And at first I was going to say no. And then in the afternoon I said yes. The reason I said yes is because at that point I was off the narcotic IV drip. I was just taking oral Tylenol or oral pain medicine with Tylenol. So it was just kind of a little step up, but everything was pill version. So it's not like I would be getting anything different if I was in the hospital versus at home. But I wouldn't have all the lines hooked up to me. I'd be able to sleep better. I've got about 12 pillows on my bed. As you can see, I do need to get my pillowcases back on because this one doesn't have a pillowcase behind me. But I've been doing really well from being at home. And being able to kind of be in my own space, lay how I am comfortable, and kind of put pillows around my stomach to make it easier for me to get comfortable. So that's why I chose to come home. But so far it's been really, really good. That first probably 30 hours out of surgery was tough. That was tough. But it was more tough because of the gas pain than actual pain. It was very, very uncomfortable for me. It felt like I had massive heartburn all right here. So whenever they gave me ice packs, I ended up putting the ice packs there rather than like on my incisions because my incisions didn't really hurt. There is one incision like right below my boobs, like dead center in my sternum. And that one hurt. And of course, when I said that to the doctor, he's like, that's the smallest incision, but everyone says that that's the most painful. And he goes, it really kind of is, because it's a teeny tiny incision, but we almost put like a crooked hook on it to pull your liver out of the way. He said, so it can be very much of like a discomfort for that one, where all the other ones are just kind of like an easy, just bloop, bloop, bloop. So that was interesting, but I mean, I'm feeling good. I'm doing well. My 3-year-old is adorable with this whole thing. My husband took the week off to take care of me and take care of her. And he told her, mommy has a boo-boo on her belly, so you can't, you can't touch mommy's belly. You got to be gentle around her. You can still give mommy hugs and kisses and stuff, but she can't pick you up. And so of course my daughter's, takes in most of it, but she also took in, I can't touch mommy now. And I'm like, no, please touch me. You can hug me. I would like a hug. But she's like, well, you're hurt. I need to be careful. And so she's been super sweet. And it's absolutely adorable. And she's, every time I get up from a nap or, I get up, are you okay? You feel better? You're going to go lay down so you feel better? So, I mean, her care, like, it's the sweetest thing ever. And I'm so grateful for my husband to be able to kind of prep her for me coming home and her understanding it. And then my stepson who's with us, who's been with us a lot recently, is so helpful. Like if something needs to be done, he'll help out with his younger sister. He'll help with his dad. He'll help me if I need something. So it's been really kind of awesome being home and recovering through this. It was funny because just like everybody else, and I've heard this many times, that first, 30-ish hours, 24, 30 hours, you're like, what did I do? What did I do? This is awful. What did I do? And you doubt the decision you made. And I did, because of the discomfort I was in. It wasn't sharp pain. It wasn't like childbirth. It wasn't like, when I broke my ankle or I blew my knee out. It wasn't that type of pain. It was just that deep, exhausting, annoying, you can't do anything about it pain. And, I did have those thoughts. I'm like, did I make the right decision? I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now because it's already done. I mean, I just have to work through the pain, but like, did I do this? Did I make the right decision? I mean, if I did, I've absolutely 100% did. But in that moment, when I was dealing with that discomfort, it definitely goes through your mind. But I'm so glad I did this. And I'm so glad that I'm, working my way through everything. And moving forward, I'm really excited to see, what's to come and how this is to go. I got on the scale this morning. Yes. this morning, and I was down to 256. I think it was 256. So I'm already starting to lose from that initial, surgical gain with all the fluids in the air and everything. So like I'm seeing progress, and I know it's gonna not be overnight, and I'm not expecting it to be overnight, and I know there's gonna be stalls, and I'm so valued at the fact that I'm on Facebook support group pages that people talk through these things, because I've read so many things being like, I'm on a stall and it's been like this for 2 weeks, and what do I do? I'm so worried. Did I fail? Is it, is this failing me? I haven't lost enough weight. And for people to write back and say it's normal. Just keep doing what you're instructed to do. Keep working the diet and the program, and doing what was, instructed. It'll come back. And then the next week they'll post and they're like, it worked out. I just dropped 5 pounds in a week. So having that resource has been awesome leading up to it, or even leading into like what my next stage of food would be. Having people say, I tried scrambled eggs and it was awful. It gave me such bad heartburn, and this and that, and other people commenting, yeah, I struggled with eggs too, but try this, and this first. Having that information is huge, so that, not everyone has to go through that discomfort again. And I'm just so happy to be in like a little community that's making this wonderful. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited to see how this goes, and very happy at the moment, and I'm hoping that I stay happy with everything. I don't see why I wouldn't. It's already done. It's like for the most part, the pain is pretty much gone. I have like a little bit of discomfort, but I'm taking Tylenol as they prescribed, and I've been doing fine. Today I did take a nap in the middle of the day when my daughter took a nap, but I am going back to work next Tuesday, the 15th. I have a desk job, so I'm going to be sitting most of the day anyways. But I think I'll be okay. Like, I'm just from like today even, like I said, I did take the nap, which was nice. It was a nice nap. But I don't feel like I had to take a nap. Like, I need to rest. Like, it wasn't that type of feeling. It was just kind of like, well, this is an option. It's going to help me heal. I'm going to take a nap. So I'm hoping everything goes well once I go back to the office, and we'll go from there. But so far, so good. I don't know if anyone has any questions, put them in the comments below. And when I do my next update, I will talk through it and answer questions and keep you updated on my progress of how I'm doing. And yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, I'm in a good mood. I'm in happy spirits. I did have to hop on a conference call with work earlier today, and people, wrote back to me right up. They're like, you look great. You look so wonderful. So I'm like, oh, that's positive. Like, yay. So I'm hoping I keep up this positive glow and attitude, and things just keep getting better and better. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions or thoughts or anything. Remember to subscribe and like the video, and turn on that bell so you'll be notified every time I put a new video up. Because hopefully with things now changing, I'll have something to talk about quite often and give updates. So it'll be something I'm doing hopefully a little bit more regularly. But yeah,